Okay, let's give you guys some practice. So here we've got a graph of y. Here we've got a graph of y equals sine of x. Now, this is a graph of y equals sine of x. Now, because this is a graph that doesn't go back on itself like this one here. You see, the one I just drew, it's a graph that goes back on itself. So it's not a function. Whereas if you look at sine of x, this graph here does not go back on itself. And because it's a graph that doesn't go back on itself, it's also known as a function. So I can actually write f of x equals sine of x. So normally we've got a graph of y equals sine of x. But because this function this graph here is a graph that doesn't go back on itself, it happens to be a function. So we can label it as f. So this is just a way to convey that what you're about to see is a function. Okay. Now that you know it's a function, you know that this sine x here does not go back on itself. Okay. So this is we could write y equals sine of x, but because this is also a function, we can write this. Okay. So now let's start again here. So here we've got a function f of x equals sine of x. So here you can imagine it as a point on a circle, here, moving around here. Now when it's at 90, so when it's here, it's at 0 degrees. When the point is here, it's at 90 degrees. Now 90 degrees, well, sine of 90 is 1. That's why when you look at 90 here, this is 1. Okay. My question here is what is so here at the moment you've got f of x. F of x is defined as sine of x. Now my question is, what is f of, let's say, what is f of 135? Okay. So yeah, what is f of 135? So you all have to use a calculator, or you can look at this graph and work out what f of 135 is. So press pause and have a go. Okay, f of 135. Well, let's say, well, from here to here is 90. Add another 45. That gives you 130. So 130 is at this point here. Basically, it's me asking you what is sine of 135. That's just like me saying what is the height of this, because sine of the angle gives you the height always. When you have a circle of unit 1, well, when you have a circle of radius 1, well, anyway, f of 135 is this height here. Okay, so you can either use this graph here. 180 is here, 135 is probably here. So it's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's probably about 0.7 around there. Or or you can use your calculator and punch in sine 135 and then press equal. Okay, and then it will give you 0.7 or whatever. It will be around about 0.7. Okay, so the next question is, what angles will give me a height of 0.5? So now well, from here to here is 1. Okay, so halfway is 0.5. So what angle will give me 0.5 here? And don't forget, you also have another angle, and it won't on this one here. It will be this angle here, all the way from here to here. Okay, not from here to here. Okay, so my question is, what angles or what value of x will give me a height of 0.5? So 0. Well, 1 is here. 0.5 will be here. Don't forget, you've got 2 here. There will be two angles that will give you 0.5. One here and this one here, all the way across here. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so well, 0.5. If you look at this here, 0.5 is here. So right here will give you 0.5, and this here will give you 0.5. And once you've gone round once, you're back to 360 here. And if you keep on going up to here, then here will be another 0.5. So it's just going to repeat itself. Well, anyway, 0.5. So that will be, well, it will be around here. So you're just going to have to guess this value here, looking at this graph, okay? And then here, you're just going to have to guess this value here. And then here, you've got to guess this value here. Well, you've got to guess this value here. So here, 0.5 here, 45 would be halfway. Well, it's going to be around here. It's slightly less than 45. And here, 180 is slightly less. Well, your guess is as good as mine. So it's going to be around here. Okay?